YouTube, what up? We got our second pick, our final pick of the week. It's a two-team parlay. It's going to be a plus 110 odds, excuse me. We're going to go one unit on it. So we're going Rams money line with, not Titans, excuse me. We're going Rams money line with Patriots money line who are playing the Titans. Let's start with the Rams here. Rams and Jaguars are playing in Europe. I think the game's in England, London, whatever. One of these early AM places. I followed last week. I am not high on the Jaguars. We bet against the Jaguars with Seattle on the road, and we were profitable. The Jaguars, I've been saying, are a phony team. They are overhyped, and you look at how they've been winning games this year. The record's 4-2. They led, I don't know if they still do, but going into last week, they lead the league in takeaways, which I get it to the casual eye, like, oh, that means they're really good on defense. It could if the sample size is large enough, but in a small sample size, it probably means they've been the luckiest team, if I'm being honest. And, you look at the Monday night game against the Chiefs. They stole that game with a pick six that went 99 yards. That's not going to be a way to win a game every week. It's just not going to happen. It's a good play, but it's just not a thing that's, going to be reliable, consistent. Those are, you look at their game against the Niners, you watch the highlights. There's a play, the ball bounces off McCaffrey's chest and hands, and they get a pick. Like, little things like that aren't going to be reliable. Fluky kind of plays is how they've won their games. Their record probably should be more like 3-3 or 2-4 instead of 4-2. So this team is perceived better than they really are. And Liam Cohen, he's gotten credit for being the guy to make Baker Mayfield elite. So there's like this, I guess, aura around him for being a good coach. I'm not saying he's not a good coach. I don't know, but I'm not seeing that jump with Trevor Lawrence like we did with Baker Mayfield last year. I think Baker Mayfield might just be really good now. Trevor Lawrence, I'm yet to see it. I still think he is one of the most overhyped quarterbacks in the league. I don't think he's that good. I think he's a below average quarterback. And that was my thesis last week. It's my thesis this week as well. You look at the Rams side of the ball. This team has been very, very good this year. They're 4-2. They probably should be 5-1. The only game they should have lost is a game they actually won to the Colts. They should have beat Philly, and they should have beat San Francisco. So this team, one of the best teams of football, in my opinion, should be 5-1. The biggest concern for them this week, though, is Puka Nacua. He's probably not going to play, but regardless, going into this year, Matthew Stafford's been slinging it. Their offense has been really, really good, and their defense has been really, really good. Overall, the Rams are an elite team. Yes, I totally agree. Losing Puka is a big deal. He's a big part of the offense. But here's the good news. Sean McVay knows about it. It's a bigger deal if they practice their whole scheme and game plan for Puka going into the week. Like let's say last week he gets hurt on the first play, and now they don't have him the whole game, and their whole week and whole practice was around Puka. Now they're kind of fucked because they're like, okay, our whole game plan was around this guy. Now we gotta kind of improvise. This week, Sean McVay probably knows he's not going to play, and he's probably scheming to get other guys involved. He's probably scheming more play action, get, more two tight end sets, get those guys involved more, and he's going to adjust. He's a really good coach. He drives me crazy sometimes with his greediness. I think he should kick more field goals. If they could make field goals, that's the part of the Rams that drives me crazy. But overall, he's very good at putting an offense together. And now that he knows what personnel he's likely going to have, I think they'll be able to adjust. I still obviously would love to have Puka. I don't like that we're not going to have him. But it's not like the Jaguars are in the best scenario either for injuries. Devin Lloyd, the linebacker that made that 99-yard pick six against Mahomes and won them the Monday Night Football game, he's likely not playing. So this team is missing key players too. So I don't know if it's necessarily a wash or not, but both teams are missing key guys. So I feel a little bit better about the Rams not having Puka there, and I have faith in Sean McVay. He's playing Liam Cohen, who was with the Rams a few years back. So he's kind of got his little brother in this one. I don't think Shanahan owns McVay in the regular season, it seems like, but I don't think McVay's gonna let his little brother beat him. So I think he's gonna big bro Liam Cohen in this one. And I'm not picking the Rams just because of that. That's a silly reason, but I'm picking them because of all the real tangible, logical reasons regarding the Rams just being a way better team. Their defensive front is nasty. Jared Verse is a monster. Going into the year, we knew their secondary wasn't great. They played better than we thought, but really that front is so good that it's just making life hell for teams. The Ravens scored 3 points last week. The Rams defense is legit. Stafford has been good this year. I'm not going to say he's been elite, but he's been good, and I think he's been a lot better than Trevor Lawrence. I like the Rams in this one. So our first leg is going to be Rams money line. You know, call me crazy, but I give them like a 71% chance to win this game. And then our second leg, we are riding with the New England Patriots New England Patriots money line over the Tennessee Titans. Look, I've been very cautious not betting on or against Cam Ward just because, you know, he's a rookie, and I was like, all right, maybe he's going to figure it out one of these weeks. I'm not sure what we're going to get. I've seen enough. I saw the Raiders game. He's fucking atrocious. That team is absolutely atrocious. Worst team in football by far. I don't think they're not a real team. I don't know if they're going to win a game this year. I'm finally ready to bet against this team. Yes, they got a new coach. Whoop-de-doo. Look, unless he's Jesus, I don't think he can revive this team in 1 week, probably at all. I don't even know if Callahan was a bad coach. Just it didn't work out. I don't know. But Cam Ward didn't look good. The whole team looks good. Like he said himself a couple weeks ago, the team's ass. They're ass. They're playing horrible. I mean, they made the Raiders look good, and the Raiders are terrible. So this team is bad. New England is a big surprise this year. They're actually really, really good. Drake May's a stud. Josh McDaniels, I give him a lot of credit. You actually watch their plays. I see why Drake May's having success. They are blocking so well and so smart with running backs and tight ends, giving him extra time in the pocket to hit guys deep down the field. I heard a crazy stat. I think it was passes of 30 plus, he's hitting at like 75%, which is insane. So Drake May and the Patriots are a legit team, and it's also a revenge game for Vrabel playing against his old franchise. So I think this team's going to rally around Vrabel and really try to run up the score in this one. I think they just are really great. I'm not going to say really great, but a really good team against the worst team in football, probably by a decent margin, and I just think they beat the shit out of them. I think the overall chances of this parlay hitting is around 61-62%. And we're getting this at plus 110 odds. So that's an unbelievable margin. We will take that all day. So 2-team parlay, 1 unit, plus 110 odds. Rams money line, Patriots money line. That's it, boys. In our first video, in case you didn't see it, go watch it. We grabbed the Colts money line plus 110. So we only have 2 bets this week. We're very selective on this channel, but they're both at plus 110 odds. So literally just one of them has to win, and we are profitable on the day, which is that's kind of how I like to play things. That's the spot that I like to be in, because, you know, the sportsbook, they usually have you, if you bet 2 games at minus 110, you lose one of them and they win. We're the opposite. We bet 2 games, we win one of them, and we win. So I feel like we get their edge over them. I just love being in that scenario. But that's it, guys. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe before I disappear in your algorithm forever and you're stuck tailing losers. Like the video, throw me a comment, throw me something. I do all this for free for you guys. I've made, we're up 6 units since I started this channel last year, and it's all been posted for free. So if you guys like these free picks, I'm hitting at over 60%. Good luck finding anybody else that's hitting that high. And I'm doing it all for free. So if you want me to keep doing this, please just subscribe, like the video, comment, throw me a bone here, guys. All right, I appreciate you. Also, follow me on Twitter, X, at Karis Football. I'm way more active on there. I posted picks earlier on there, so you get to see them before the line moves. And that's it, boys. Have a good weekend. Let's just try to win one of these 2 games, and we'll be profitable. All right, catch you. Peace.